All right. Hello and welcome everyone to Engineering Weekly. Yeah, we have someone new joining us today, which is great. It's definitely a smaller meeting. Robert's out. I think he's in the middle of summiting a mountain in Washington State. I'm forgetting the peak's name right now. But yeah, Travis, do you want to say hello and introduce yourself? I think the audio may not be working.
Right. How's that? Is that better? Sorry about that. My name's Travis. I'm from Burlington, Vermont. I'm a software developer. I'm kind of transitioning from running my own business. I've been running a software development studio for the past about 3 years now, and just kind of burning out on being the one person doing everything and transitioning into working on crypto space. So yeah.
Cool, awesome. I'm really glad you joined us. I'm excited you're going to help us out with some issues and kind of dig into our project. So thanks for joining us. It's great.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for giving me the opportunity. I especially love working on React projects. It's always nice when you get to do more React work. So, yeah.
Cool. All right, so just quickly, new contributors this week. Octavio Amu, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Committed some work with the new blog that's going to be released and the responsiveness of the header images. Same with our Punk Fu, same issue. And then Kelvin TYB helped us with some of the testing in the type def library. Kenneth Ashley is also helping us part-time, mainly with just kind of front-end UI work. So if you see him around, say hello. And then a few big commits this week, just quickly here, was Stephen Pierce has been helping us with a lot of the market.js work. And he busted out one of the features for get quantity filled or canceled from order async, and then a couple other testing requirements and helper functions around that. And then I think Brady Sheridan's commit for the dApp with some of the UX flow on the deployment is just about to be merged too. So it's pretty awesome. Eswar, do you want to talk about maybe some of the releases for this week?
Sure. Do you want me to cover the release that have been done last week or this week? We are focusing on.
Last week would be great.
Yeah. So just a second.
Put you on the spot. I just feel like I talk too much, so
Yeah. Yeah. So on the dApp front, we have focused on adding a USD based pair for the simplified deploy contract flow. So earlier we used to only support ETH based symbol from the Binance API. So right now we also do support USD based symbol pairs. So apart from that, on the website front, we had focused on jobs page. Nathan helped us with building up the UI and taking it live. So on the market.js and Solidity Repo market protocol front, Crypto Mental has helped us with setting up the Docker, Travis continuous integration, and fixing some issues here and there so that there are no intermittent failures while running the test suite. So that is one major thing that happened. So we also had Steven who helped us with adding some tests for the websites. So right now we improved the coverage for the website at near to 95%. So apart from that, we also had a lot of work done on the blog front. So there's a lot of UI and UX changes that have happened, where Palau Hedge Bakery had helped us with. So we are going to plan the release like sometime this week or next week, starting of the next week for that. So there's still work going, a little bit of work going on that front, where Kenneth is helping us with, and also I am Onova is also helping with respect to the load more of the posts, minor issues fixing here and there. So like we also had like market solidity version 1.1.0 release. Like for that, like we also released the types accordingly so that we can integrate in the market.js and update everywhere across the integrations with the dApp. So this week and next week, the major focus will be on like integrating the simulated exchange piece currently. So we are building out the helper functions methods in the market.js repo, which is basically a TypeScript based library, which can be used by the third parties to kind of interact with our market protocol and like do the Web3 based transactions, etc. So like getting the simulated exchange piece, where Travis is also going to help us with the wallet functionality of deposit and withdraw, and like the basic trading of the orders, etc. So all these pieces are going to be like developed and hopefully taking them live. So that's the priority. After that, like we also have like blog going on in parallel. So that is one of the other releases which we are going to plan. So yeah, like apart from this, Phil, is there anything that I'm missing?
No, I think that's a really good overview. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, Travis, do you have any questions? Can we help you, since we're all on the phone, can we help you kind of understand some of the different pieces of the project? And maybe we can talk a little bit about what we think might be a good kind of first issue for you to jump in and tackle.
Sure. I've already been looking at the code. So it sounds like right now the main two pieces you guys are working on are the wrapper, the JS library, and the protocol itself. The best thing for me to get up to speed is just to get a ticket and get in there and start breaking stuff and fixing it. And that for me, that's the best way for me to learn any new software stack. So just getting in there, looking at the code, fixing something, I'm happy to start anywhere, but something that's good, a good onboarding that like kind of gets me into the code base, making some changes so I can kind of figure out where everything is located, and then just being available to answer, any questions that pop up. That's the best way for me to get involved, at least, on a personal level. It's hard for me to ask questions until I've gotten in there and like started tinkering with things. So I don't have any specific questions at this time. I'm sure like once that you have your first, once I know what my first task is going to be, I'll probably have some immediate questions then. But yeah.
Cool. So yeah, me and Eswar talked a little bit about what might be a good first task. And so in the dApp itself, we're working on creating a simulated exchange that allows people to trade our contracts on Rinkeby. And as part of that, they need to be able to deposit collateral tokens, which are any arbitrary ERC20 token that's defined when the contract's created. And so we've created some functionality in market.js to allow those interactions to happen with the market contract and the market collateral pool specifically. So we were thinking about that, maybe having you integrate the new market.js functionality into the dApp, and then maybe do some cleanup of the UI UX around it. Would be possibly a good place to start, because it's not super technical. It's just dealing with a few Web3 transactions through market.js, and it's also, obviously it's all in React, the UI UX stuff. So that, I think that's something you're very comfortable with, it sounds like.
Yeah, that's right in my wheelhouse. So, and I'm getting more and more comfortable with Solidity by the day. Yeah, that sounds great. That sounds like a really fun first task. Happy to help out in that area. And then, so as far as that goes, I don't think I have any questions until I actually start digging in. And we have it, scoped out, and I've started stepping through it. Generally, the way I'll solve a problem is like, comment out all of the steps I need to make it happen, write the code, get it working, refactor, clean it up. So for me, I'm a hands-on learner. Like the only way I can formulate any plan is to just get in there and like get my hands on a task and like really start looking at the code base and understanding where everything is and how it's put together. So I feel pretty comfortable at this time, ready to get started. And yeah, I'm sure I'm going to have plenty of questions though. So once I get in there. So.
Awesome. Yeah, just that definitely in Discord, engineering channels are a pretty good spot. Both me and us are in there. And then there's other developers too that have some pretty good experience with our code base at this point. So, yeah. Esper, do you have anything to add to just generally? I think we'll get the issues scoped out in GitHub and we can all kind of go there and comment and review it. But
yeah, around it.
Yeah, so far like nothing. I think you've covered it pretty much well. So yeah, like me and Phil, like so I work in Indian time zone, so you can expect any one of us to be available 24/7 for your questions to be like for your queries to be answered. So
what time is it there now? So I just have a general idea.
Yeah, it's 7:45 p.m.
PM. Okay, so you're quite okay. Gotcha. All right, so that gives me. So right now it's 10 a.m. here. This is my prime time. I have kids and they don't let me sleep very late. So my start time is usually about 6 a.m. Eastern. Between 6 and 8 a.m. Eastern is when I usually get started, and then I usually work pretty active until mid-afternoon, around 2 or 3 o'clock, and then I break and I come back sometimes after about 8:30 p.m. Or 9 p.m. when the kids go to bed, and do a couple more hours. So those are my general working hours, and I'm available all the time. I pretty much, I'm always available in some form or fashion if you need me in an emergency. So don't hesitate to reach out.
Awesome.
Cool. Yeah, we're excited to have you on board for sure.
Yeah, it's great. There's just so much work. Like it's crazy. I was actually toying with the idea of just doing something else altogether. And I've been into crypto since way back. I got into Bitcoin when it was around $8 or $9. But at the time, that was 10 years ago now. So I didn't think I had the skill set at the time to participate in all of the development that was going on. But fast forward now, and I was really burned out with Web 2.0. I was actually contemplating like, what's my next move going to be? Because being a business owner is hard, especially when you're by yourself. And you've got to do sales and all of that stuff. So no, this is perfect timing. The market is just ripe for developers. There's so much work to do. Everywhere you go, there's just somebody needing something. So
yeah, absolutely. We have a lot of work to be done.
We have the same glasses.
Nike?
No, same style though.
They're probably made in, they are the exact same style. They're probably made somewhere and not actually Nike.
Yeah, this is my guess. I don't remember what brand this is. But yeah, very much the same style. Funny. All right, yeah, I don't have anything else. If you guys need anything, I do have a question. I actually have a question for you. When do you guys expect to have that ticket scoped out, just so I have a rough idea?
After this call, I'm going to try to finish writing the ticket out. I was starting on it, but then it just got interrupted. So I will, probably in the next hour, have it formalized for you.
Awesome. That's perfect. Okay. If you need anything, just let me know.
Okay, cool. I guess it's going to be a short call today. Anderson, is there anything that you wanted to talk about or bring up?
Nothing.
Cool. I feel like you've been a busy man. I haven't talked to you much lately.
Yeah, I really would like to have more time to talk to you guys and see how things are going, but you have been really working a lot here.
Yeah. I want to thank you for all of your help and kind of structuring a lot of the groundwork for our repos, because I feel like a lot of the stuff that we've done and we were working on, maybe last month or 2 months ago has helped. We've gotten good feedback from contributors that things are easy to find and that the guidelines are pretty well out there and the project board's helpful. So a lot of that's due to you. So thank you for all of that.
Well, actually, I have done very little, probably Thank you for the kind words, but I could have done more actually. I just didn't find the time actually. Yeah.
Yeah, time's a precious commodity for all of us, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Eswar, do you have anything else you want to add before we all hop off?
No, sir, nothing from my end.
Okay, great guys. Really appreciate it, and have a great week. And we'll communicate in Discord for the rest of this.
Great, thanks, guys.
Bye bye, everyone.